Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Risa, and welcome back to another episode of our Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Let's Play adventure, where I decided, before we started, to talk to everyone that I could talk to with a little star next to their name here in Colony 30, in an effort to see if maybe that would kind of tip us over the scales and get a completion of Doric where he's actually functional, or I don't even know if that's in the game or not. I ended up talking to Gambert here, though, and he's so sweet. He's been talking to the engineer we brought over from the city, and he's learning all about life in the city, how people live longer, how they get married, and he actually proposed to her because he wants to try the whole marriage thing, and then she got sad, probably because she's very old, and also he's going to die in 3 years, and she probably... we also talked to her, and she said it was real sad how no one here was going to live very long. So, I mean, it was this whole... oh, wait, here we go. Shinoh, can I actually talk to her about that? Do you reckon that we've got... You're looking a bit more perky today. Is your back any better? Yes, it's much better. I've started doing a little exercise here and there, and now I'm right as rain. I've met someone who's given me the motivation to look out for my health. The same kind of motivation that I lost when my husband died. Oh my gosh, it's precious. She's talking about Gambert. Oh, we gotta go see if Gambert has anything else to add to this. That's so sweet. Because they don't really have... Gambert doesn't have a concept of, like, age difference, does he? He doesn't care that she's older, and he's in his 8th term. So does that mean he's 18? I guess that makes it okay. Well, I spoke to Shinoh. She says that marriage has a ton of rules that go with it, so she can't choose me, unfortunately. And what did you have to say to that, Gambit? All I could do was thank her, really. It hasn't changed the way I feel about her. I really am grateful to her. Until I met her, nothing apart from research moved my emotions in the slightest. The time that I got to spend with her now, it's priceless. What does that mean? Is it because he's like a little boy? He's legal aged. 8th term, that would be... Oh, he might be 17. Because you start the cycle at 10, so that would be first termer. You know what? I'm willing to say it's still very sweet. You know what? She did the right thing turning him down, but the fact that, you know, it's probably just a situation of, like, you know, you appreciate being noticed after all this time. And I don't know what Vin here's doing. I'm pretty sure I already talked to Vin as well. Not long after we heard about the assault on Origin, the signal from every last grot-blasted Levinus in the 4th team went down. Has the place got some kind of signal jamming device or something? Tell me that's it. Please let it be that.
I hope everyone's getting
Okay, well, that was dark. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't look like any of that's really going to move the needle on getting a new Doric in place. I have noticed, though, that we are literally 1, like, ounce away from getting a full 5 stars here. I mean, let's talk to her papa real fast. Doric can need rebuilding from ground up. Will take much time and painstaking, but surely possible to put back together. Colony 30 not only blessed with her papa, but have Gambit and Shinoh, too. With so many hands-on projects, surely be done in no time flat. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Good luck, mate. I mean, that's the thing. I want to see them finish Doric before the world literally ends, because that's what's going to happen soon. Why are you doing this to me? Why? Why you gotta walk in place like that? It hurts my soul to watch. I had one idea. I have one final idea, and it involves going to the quest screen, which you could have gotten from where we were before. I don't know why we didn't. But what we're going to look for here now is we're going to look for, I guess, name, and then we're going to try to find Colony 30 and see if we have Dinky Dinky needs something. It's going to give us some affinity. So if we do that, that should take them over the edge to 5 star. And if there's anything left that we can do here... Oh, did that not do it, really? Okay, no, that's fine. I mean, I'm not upset or anything. We can do it again. There's probably other ones as well. It just looked like it was right there on the edge, so maybe we'll do that one more time. And then, are there any other from Colony 30? Here's one from Aaron. There we go. We'll tow that one in there. Why not? Tow? We'll tow it in there. I searched by name. Is that probably not the best thing to pick? I mean, I don't really care one way or the other. We can just scroll hill. Jill needs something. That's a ton of affinity! Are you kidding me? That's massive amounts of affinity. Okay, and then, I mean, maybe we should check for, like, first-time reward? That's definitely the right approach to take. And then we're just looking for more 30. So Valdi needs... Oh, I mean, just some Colony Iota goods, and he'll give us a Circlet of Wisdom for it. What a guy. What an absolute legend. That should be enough. We should be 5 star now. Absolutely we are. Okay, so there we go.
I should write this all down.
I mean, I don't know if it's necessary, but what if we now fast travel out of here? And then we'll just walk through and we'll see if there's any... I acknowledge that there's probably nothing more with Doric. I think Doric blew up, and the idea is now, oh, we're going to rebuild him. And that's just their current state till the end of the game, until the world ends. They're just constantly working on rebuilding him. That's it. There's all there is. I mean, I kind of was hoping for something a little bit more finite. And I'm not saying that the conclusion was bad. I enjoyed the finale. It was actually pretty good. You know, we got to see all these different colonies come together. And Doric didn't work, but no one died. And it was a great conclusion to the creepy Nopon story. It was good, I'm not mad. I'm just saying, I kind of hoped there would be more. And maybe if we go ahead and we kick this boy out of our party, we'll actually go ahead and be able to like have a conversation with him just to wrap things up. I think we decided we were going to go do Ashera's quest next. Ashera? Ashera sounds like where you would go to buy like a Chevy. Come by Ashera today and get your brand new Chevy Tahoe. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Where's Valdi? There he is. Boy, come here. I want to have a conversation with you. Talk to me. I really hope you're not going to tell me to hold the fort now. I became a mechanic because I wanted to protect the things that were important. I'm fully prepared for battle, so come on. Let's take this to Origin. No, Valdi, you'll never go to Origin with me. Are you kidding me? You're like the most useless party member to have in a fight against Origin. That's not true. There's other more useless. I was going to say worthless. No one is worthless. And some of the heroes are just not quite as useful. Now, we need to get to, not the Pentalis region. We need to actually go to the Kevis. Why is Kevis Castle and Agnes Castle so close to one another? Have you ever noticed? I think in my head, I guess they're not. I guess this is like the top of the world and this is at the very bottom. The way that it's angled on this map, it definitely makes it look like they're a lot closer than they are. I think that this kind of downplays the sheer size of the Cadencia region. It's massive. It's absolutely massive. All right, so we need to get to the city. And I guarantee you they haven't opened this gate over here yet still. And they probably never will. I don't actually know what we need to do in the city or what part of the city we need to go to. Should we just aim for like smack dab in the middle of the tap dancing Nopon? Now, what did we actually need to do here?
Like I could eat.
Oh wait, do we have a I think we had a discussion we needed to have. There probably is some things to snack on.
Yeah,
I appreciate that little hint
100%.
that we need to have a chat with you. At least I'm assuming that's what we need to do. So it's probably going to end up being... I mean, I feel like it was pretty... Colony 11's future, hero required, Ashera. So this is probably it.
Right?
Do you think we're just going to go right into the Ascension quest? Ashera, what will Colony 11 do now? Why ask me? Try not to play dumb. Maybe he's asking because it's your colony. No. Surely it's your colony now, if anything. What? Just how do you figure that? I figured it by how soundly Colony 11 was thrashed into submission by the treacherous Ouroboros. They say to the victor goes the spoils, therefore Colony 11 now belongs to you lot. You were also on the winning side, if memory serves. If the commander herself says it's fine, who are we to argue? Our list of allies is limited. We're grateful for any cooperation. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. We're a fickle lot in Colony 11. Most of us do as we please, so you should be careful how you handle us. Just because I've taken a liking to you doesn't mean the others will. Aren't you, like, right outside Agnes Castle? I feel like of all the colonies, you're the least likely to, like, justifiably be fickle. Colony 9, sure, they're way out there just eating potatoes. Did we just get a new channel member? That was a YouTube notification, but I don't know why those would be enabled on OBS for recording sessions. I'm very confused. David Grindle times 3. Does that mean that he just renewed for another 3 months of membership? I think that's what that means. Very cool. Thank you so much, channel member David Grindle, if you ever watch this. You about nearly gave me a heart attack in the middle of a recording session. But I appreciate it. Just because I've taken a liking to you doesn't mean the others will. Why can't you just explain our good qualities to them? Get them to help us. What? I should just tell them directly? A bunch of people who'll cut me down if I show any weakness? Again, you're right outside of Kevis Castle. How do you folks not have like a tighter grip on things around here? I don't understand it. I guess that won't work. But then what the spark are we supposed to do? Let me give you a piece of advice, as a former commander. In Colony 11, there's a group of elite soldiers called the Three Ravens. Three... You don't remember? They fought us on Ixia Bridge. Oh, those guys! Their names were, let me think. Spearhead Zoran, Fell Plum, Essel, and Tenacious Clad. Yeah, I don't remember any of those. Tenacious Clad feels like a name I would remember. They lead the 3 units that make up Colony 11. You could call them the pillars of the colony. Win those 3 over, and you've basically got the whole colony. You make it sound simple. How are we meant to win them over exactly? Good question. I simply crushed them until they did my bidding. Queen's teeth. No wonder they want to kill you. But I know that you lot can play it a bit smarter than that. For example, you could glean some intel about them. The best way to know an enemy is to become their friend. Whoa. They may be a group of thugs, but as soldiers go, they're the best of the best. Not as good as me, obviously. I can't see any downside to winning them over. It'd do wonders for your ally base. How about it? You're not wrong there. We'll think it over. Thinking, is it? Don't deliberate over it too long. What's that supposed to mean? Leave that alone for now, for too long, and they'll end up in some battle or other. You'd better do something about them before they end up being a nuisance for someone else. Is trouble seriously all your colony is good for? Might be. Well, I wish you luck. This is not an Ascension quest, but this could be that classic case of you gotta do some quests to get the Ascension quest, right? And we've done none here. We've basically done absolutely nothing in this colony at all since unlocking it. Other than kind of running around and collecting things at one point. Remember somewhere around here. I mean, first off, are we tracking that? We're tracking that quest. I have no idea where it wants me to go for that. And I'm not going to check. I guess I will. I will go ahead and check. Where am I going for this quest? Am I going anywhere for this quest? Gain the 3 Ravens' trusts. Maybe I'm supposed to just, like, listen around? Maybe I'm supposed to look for bubbles? With the flame clock gone, the castle troops need to be united now more than ever. You're just saying that aloud to no one right now. That's so bizarre. Why would you do that? Remember, somewhere around here was some kind of, like, underground passageway that there was some treasure or some loot or something we couldn't reach? Yeah, it's still over here. See, I've been thinking about this. Not actively, like it's not been on my mind this whole time, but kind of passively over the last many months, every so often. Just pops into my head. It's somewhere along here. Somewhere we gotta get that door open. Wait, where's this guy going? Oh, they're coming back. Was someone not just walking down here? Are all of these people in my party? There was definitely like a third-party individual. Yeah, this person. What? How did you get? What are you doing down there? What's the purpose of going down there? And how do you get into the door? I'm assuming it's got actually nothing to do with. Wait a minute. Where do I go? I'm so confused. What do you want me to do right now? For starters, meet each of the 3 Ravens or squad leaders and get them on side. Where are they? Where do I meet them? Are they more in like a thiswardly direction? That's the other passage up here on our left. That just goes down there, and you still can't quite reach that thing because it's like up on a ledge. I think you got to go through that locked door back there. Maybe it's a part of this quest. Maybe we'll get there at some point. Maybe as part of this quest, they'll open this gosh dang door here, and we'll be able to run through here without needing to fast travel around to the other side because there's no other way around this.
Hey, look at that.
That's so frustrating. Why is this door still here? In order to get to the other side, I literally have to open up the area map. Hello? I'm hitting the button. There we go. Guess we're staying too close to everyone. And then fast travel to Colony 11 East Gate. Only then will we be in Colony 11, where I guess now we can kind of listen to the conversation. Are them snuffers from Clyde's unit up to their usual business? If you mean at the training pit, then yeah, they're really into it, huh? Okay. So that's Clad's unit. I guess we're going to have to do this for all 3 units, is my assumption of what's going on here. Just got to poke around until we find... I mean, maybe we have to do them one at a time, but no. Zoran's unit. Assemble at the west gate. I repeat, assemble at the west gate. Roger. Roger. My new favorite thing is finding AI songs being sung by an AI battle droid. With the Annihilator powered up, it just seemed to suck in all the surrounding black fog. Does that absurd power it's got have to do with that annihilation effect stuff? Ooh, that feels like it's got nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. I see indeed. Thank you, Uni. It's very helpful. I found one the other day where it's a robot singing My Way, like the Frank Sinatra songs. Like, so what is a man? What has he got? You know, like the B1 Battle Droid voice. It's incredible. It's one of my favorite things ever. Probably better than the original. I'm famished. What do you think? Can I try and nick some food from over there? You don't want to do that. Trust me. That's Acel's unit patch. They don't play games. Oh, okay, so that's all three of them. But did you all also see this in the background? Meat. I need that rich, juicy meat. The mild game stew at our canteen is the Flammy's knees, isn't it? What does that have to do? Again, that just seems like a topic that's sort of unrelated. But fortunately, we're exactly where we need to be discussing these issues.
Yeah,
have we ever
you can't always give 100%.
bought the dish here before? I actually don't know. Have we ever had mild game stew? It's got a pretty decent class point boost.
So tasty.
Everyone seems to be enjoying it. I mean, Mio just put her fork right through a solid metal thing. Apparently we've had it before, though, because she didn't learn anything new over there, Manana. All right, so we got fortifying foods, which is just a discussion. Annihilator, that's just a discussion. And then we got Clads, Zorans, and Acels. Let's do all three of these while we're in the area.
First, right?
I suppose I'll have to read them as well. What sort of group is Acel's unit? They're more of a rear guard unit. They fire from a distance and support the front line. Seems that Colony 11's canteen is also under their control. The canteen? How come? Who knows? I just hear that Acel's unit is usually there. So if we win them over, we get our pick of all the best food. Whoa, that'd be awesome. I think I can get behind that. Sometimes I'm jealous of the way you two think. No, seriously. Awesome. The rules of the hunt. So I guess we're going to go on a hunt and catch some, like, Armu steaks and bring them back for a good old fry up with the boys. Get them all on side. That's Zordan's guy. Pretty sure he was the first on the scene when we tangled with Colony 11. Zordan's unit will make up the main force of Colony 11. They're a vanguard comprised of shock troopers. In battle, they specialize in breaking through the enemy's vanguard and wreaking havoc among the enemy forces. Yeesh, sounds about right. Sounds like a bunch of people just like Ashera. Leaving them alone is pretty much the worst thing we could do. We should probably talk to them as soon as we can. They said they'd gather at the west gate, right? That sounds right. We'd better head out. Okay, Warrior's Pride seems very boring. I'm waiting for, like, a really exciting one here. What about this Clad? He's got a cool name. What's he do?
Right?
I think they said they were all at the fighting pits or something. They say the Clad unit is the cornerstone of Colony 11's defense. They draw the enemy in, so Zoran's unit can focus on attack and Azel's unit can deliver support. I'm surprised their roles are so evenly divided. They're specialists in combat. Even if they're a rotten bunch, they're silver-ranked elites. But we know almost nothing about the Captain Clad. He's always wearing a helmet. I wonder if anyone's ever seen his face. All we do know is that he constantly drills his troop in training pits. Training pits? Like the plaza where we fought are. Apparently that's what they call one of those in Colony 11. I get it. Well, why don't we pay a visit? We might get lucky and bump into him. Sounds like a plan. What about, we'll do this one first, that fight arena that's like dangling off the edge of the world. We've never actually been there yet, all this time. Boy, she's really inspecting that coffee cup, isn't she? I'm worried she's going to spill some of the contents. She's being a bit lackluster about the whole thing. Can we open up a big map, please? That would be swell. Somewhere off the edge of the castle, which is right here. So, like, somewhere in, like, a down here position, there's a floating island that we've not managed to get to. I think we might even be able to see it if we can get up top over here, which has nothing really to do with the quest at hand. But if we just run over, I just want to, like, lay eyes on it for the sake of the video and everyone understanding what it is I'm talking about. Because the last thing I would want is for you to be sitting at home watching this video, thinking to yourself, geez, I really would like it if you just continued the quests you just started. But goodness gracious me, I don't know if I can focus without him showing me what he's talking about. Right there. That little island right there. Like, we've not been there, and we don't know how to get there, and there's no way to reach there. We even tried jumping off that edge to get down there, knowing that we would die if we, like, made impact. So, I mean, that's clearly not the correct thing to do. I'm just saying, it'd be nice to understand, like, why that place exists. Also, I'm trying to hold down the rear trigger. Like, this is Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, where you can, like, zoop down. It doesn't work like that. This must be the fighting pits. Oh, yeah, they're having a real dust-up. Hey, who's that? Is that Clyde down there? What the spark is going on? One soldier against 2 Levinuses? They call that training? I think it's safe to say they still enjoy killing each other. Ugh! What do we do? If we do nothing, then that guy is... Ah, you mutters! Uni, what are you doing? What do you think? I'm gonna stop the Levinuses. I thought something like this might happen. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna interject in this, and we're gonna interfere in whatever this bizarro training is, and they're gonna be really upset with us. Also, we're like super over-leveled for it. I definitely should have checked before just starting the quest, but also I have no regrets. You know what? We'll see it through. Whatever. 2 days. I don't care. Let's destroy the equites. We can you know, do the leveling properly here in a minute. Once this thing has been thoroughly trounced. Watch this. I'm gonna do this big attack here. And that ended it right there. What do you think you're doing? You reckon we'll just let you waltz in and do whatever you want? You just jumped into the fray. You rebels must be crazy. Shut up! You're the ones about to let those Levinuses turn a guy into paste. What? Are you disparaging our noble training? The pride of clad units? Guess there's no denying that the boss training is pretty tough. What? So that really was just training? Look! Thanks to your egotistical stunt, our beloved Levinuses are useless hunks of junk. Is egotistical the right use of that word in this moment? I'm not entirely sure. How are you going to make it up to us, eh? What? We didn't... You owe us 2 Levinuses. Those things don't grow on trees. What? But, Captain, they... Understood. If that's what you wish, Captain. Listen up. If you fulfill one condition, the captain is willing to overlook this outrage. Condition? Our gracious captain wants a rematch with you. As such, we will allow you to take our place as the captain's training partners. Huh, training? That's all we need to do? That's all? That's all? This is a direct offer from the captain. Will you quit shouting at everything, for plain sake? You're doing my head in. The captain is already prepared. He commands you to begin immediately. Prepare yourself for death. Prepare yourself for fatalities. Basically, you're going to die. You're going to work hard for those Levinuses you totaled. Well, this is another fine mess you've gotten us into, Uni. Yeah, it's all my fault. Arse. I mean, again, I feel bad because we did not check levels before starting this, so this is just not going to go his way at all. There's no shot of it. Also, I thought I did this attack. Which, I guess I didn't. Hold on, can we go, like, into that and then directly into this? Oh, and then hit him while he's down? Yeah, that's fun. Okay, everybody else is already in their combo forms as well, so I figured we might as well, even though the fight is over. You know, just so we could all be in Ouroboros form together. Seemed fitting. So, had enough? This guy. We all hit him. How can he still be going? What are you blabbing about? The boss is cream crackered. What? Boss is cream cracked? Comment down below if this is a turn of phrase in whatever alternate dimension you live in. Is he though? He looks right as rain. Of course. A little thing like pain is nothing to the captain. Nothing? You mean he doesn't feel any pain? Is that even a thing? That's what everyone says. But it's totally true. You don't say. Is that true? What amazing fortune. He ain't speaking, though. You mutters need to listen to the knee-quivering honor you've just been bestowed. The captain says that in that fight he actually felt pain, trifling though it was. And that means? Well, in all his fights, the boss seeks to feel pain. Don't you think that not being able to feel pain is a travesty? It's not just a sense of pain, All of the captain's physical sensations are dull. What? The captain has always told us that feeling nothing at all means you might as well be dead. You're looking for pain so you can feel like you're still alive. Until today, the only one who could give the captain pain was none other than Ashera. And now we have you guys. Well done. I see. Glad we could help. Yeah, huzzah. What? You think this matter is done and dusted now, do you? Queen preserve us, what now? Listen up! Now we come into the matter at hand. Captain tells us here he requests a rematch with you. In return, you will be set up as the new commanders. You don't have to go that far. Honestly, it seems kind of a hassle. What? You're just going to treat the captain's kindness like it's nothing? I told you stop shouting at every little thing. Now things are getting interesting. Wait, so are we actually going again? No, that's it. That's it. We're done. Okay, that's fine. I thought we were going to go again and maybe the two of them would join in, but no, that's fine. All right, well, we've got 2 more quests to go through here. What do we reckon? Listen, this is the gate entrance. This is where the other bunch hang out, apparently. Nobody's here. This is the west gate, right? Did we hear them wrong? Oh, you guys. Zorn's unit headed out long ago. Headed out? Where to? Where do you think? Colony Lambda finally taking the fight to them. Wait, you didn't know? Mate, what? Wait, did you say they're hitting Colony Lambda? I believe I did, yes. You what? What the spark for? What, suddenly we need a reason? We're soldiers, so we fight. Well, that's not what he means. Oh, is there anybody in this place who doesn't think violence is the answer at everything, including boredom? Complain later. We're heading to Lambda. Right, we've got to stop the fight however we can. Ugh, we're only at the start, and I'm already worried about the future. Cool.
As hot-blooded as ever.
She seems impressed by
Whereas
this.
you're the model of restraint.
Just calling him out like that. All right, Dion, go for it. Can we actually reasonably catch up with them? Because I'm assuming that if we have a look at the big map, they're not going to be around here. They're probably, yeah, they've already made their way to the Pentalis region. I don't think it's likely they've made it. Oh, no, they have. Okay, apparently they've absolutely made it to Colony Lambda already, or at least they're right outside the gate, so I guess we'll have to go fight them. All right, so fortunately, we're here to head them off, right? We're coming out of the colony, and we're ready to face them. They're right over here. They've not actually made it. Are all of these quests going to end up being a dust-up? Is that the idea? Like, every single one of them is just like, let's go solve this problem with violence, and then they'll be friends with us? We'll all get along at that point? No sign of Zorn yet. Looks like we beat them here. Yeah, but I'm sure they'll turn up any minute. Someone's calling. Correct. We are right in front of you. Huh? Zorn's forces. The smell of it. What? Anger. Or is it righteous indignation? I'm also catching a scent of unease and a sense of obligation. What are you even talking about? So, you've come to stop the fighting, yes? How did you... But if you knew that, then... What you ask is impossible. The captain has already given the order for the operation. Then take us to Zoran! We'll talk him out ourselves! If you're so worked up about it, then why don't you come talk to me, face to face? Right now, I'm scouting out Lambda, but I've got a fix on your position too. I'm watching you even now. No, what did she want? How did you know it was a she? If we want to talk to Zoran, we'll have to find her first. No location? Nope. But she said she's watching us right now. So she's holed up somewhere scanning the area. You're joking? An area this open? Ugh, what a... I'll find her if I have to rip up every blade of grass I see. Uni is having none of this, and I love it. She's very, very not enjoying this. Very, very not enjoying this. I mean, I feel like I know where she is. You know, maybe, maybe I'm wrong. But I don't think I am, based on the fact that there's an earlier mark on the map telling me to go over here. This place is surrounded by birds. I think I've been up here before and I've fought these birds before. Is this not where she... Oh, there she is. No, yeah, she's absolutely here. Hi there! How's she scanning the area? She's got like a cloth over her eyes. How does this work? Yeah, found you, you little time waster! Oh dear, you're here sooner than I expected. I suppose I should have known better. Wait, was this just a ploy to get us away from the colony so they could execute their plan? Yeah, skip the flattery. Take us to Zoran, like now! Right, that's what you were after. Just wait, I'll contact the captain now. Oh wow, no, he's actually coming. What in the world do you want, Ouroboros? You'd better have a very good reason to interrupt an operation. Just listen, there's no point in you attacking Colony Lambda anymore. Is that so? Their flame clock is already destroyed. They're the same as Colony 11 now. You know what that means? Indeed. So what? What do you mean, so what? My unit has been steadily preparing for the day we attack Lambda. Nothing will change our plan, however much you whine, and that includes what's about to happen. Does it look like I give a snuff? Call your men back right now. Sorry to bother you while you're busy. Strider, I thought they all have these like Zoran, Widow, Strider. I thought you were on reconnaissance. Yeah, sorry about that. I got an urgent report for you. Continue. Well, I'll cut to the chase. A Kavesi force is invading Lambda. Did you say Kavesi? They don't belong to you? I suppose I did say that. They must have come to take advantage of the confusion after the ether clock went. Lambda's hardly at their best, but this could be pretty dicey. Spark it. Do those uncultured boars want to snatch our prize away from us? We'll encounter them soon. What do we do, sir? Need you ask? We hit Lambda first. Understood. Guess these things happen. Finally, I get to fight. Battle positions. Zoran unit, we attack. But wait! We're not done What do we do? Lambda's gonna be... What about that force from Kavis? We gotta stop them or things will get ugly. Ugh, spock it all. Think later. We gotta stop these little crazed maniacs first. She actually said battle craze, but little crazed maniacs I feel like works too, all things considered. This is like such a strange... Oh. Am I actually fighting it? No, I started climbing down here and it stopped caring about my existence. How convenient. So, we're heading to around Colony Lambda. Again, there's just a designated mark on the map, but I don't know if that's actually where we need to be. Like, if we run over here, is this actually just going to queue up the next chain of events? Yes, it is. You can't say that I've got to go search for someone if they've got a mark. You can't say I need to be around Lambda if there's a specific place. I'm very confused. All units in position, wait for my signal. You people again. Do you want to stop our war so badly? Do you want to fight it so badly? Just tell me why. You want a reason for me? Then I'll tell you. The only kind of strength I acknowledge is found in blood-soaked adversity. I hone myself to perfection by pushing myself to the verge of death. That is the true meaning of battle and why I fight. So you'll keep on fighting just to make yourself stronger? Of course. Don't tell me you're going to ask why I wish to be stronger. I get it. I kind of understand where you're coming from. You know what makes you a great big coward? You know that makes you a great big coward, right? Did you just call me a coward? Uni? Yep. It's like you and your mate said. Lambda's in chaos after losing their flame clock. They got their big boy pants. They've lost their big boy pants, even. The Kavesi forces are going to exploit that weakness. So I heard. What of it? So, ain't she doing exactly the same thing as them? What? Don't talk rot! We are not the same. Absolutely not! You reckon? What's the difference? Try and explain. I'm all ears. Nah. You have some nerve! There's been a change of plans. The new target is the Kavesi force invading Lambda. Huh? We're all right with leaving Lambda? You questioning an order from your commanding officer? Yes, all right, understood. Understood. This could be fun. I seem to remember Colony Lambda are your allies, correct? Yeah, so. You have had the insolence to label me a coward. Yet it is not also the height of cowardice to let your allies face danger alone, while you remain fixated on thwarting me and mine. You have to ask. When it comes down to it, we do what we have to do. Huh. Zoran unit! Crush them! Trample every enemy you see! Do we get to see this battle? Do we get to participate in this battle? Yes, we do! Awesome! Alright, let's go! What? Show me my enemy. I wish we weren't over-leveled. I wish I thought to level ourselves back down. But at the same time, it is kind of fun. Just like curb stomping everyone. And also there's fights happening in the background and everything. That's pretty cool. Is that it? Is it over? Sorry, but that was just the first wave. More will come, so you'd better not get cold feet. Time for a little more fun. This has the vibes, very similar vibes to Xenoblade Chronicles X, where you have to defend the city against waves of enemy aliens, which was pretty hectic, but also a lot of fun. That game did a lot of really interesting things. New LA was a really cool environment. Music slapped. You know, I need to go back to that game. Not to replay it, mind you, but I would actually like to get back in and play a little bit more of it. And actually, it's been over a year since the last time I played it, and I probably would play it again. But as I remember, it took me a long time. I think there's 40 episodes in that series, but I want to say I put maybe a little over 100 hours into it. But my gosh, I played the heck out of that game. I beat the whole thing in like a month. And I say the whole thing. We didn't do like every side quest, every hero mission. Like we didn't play that game the way we played this game. Because we were rushing through that game to get to this game. But I would love to go back. I probably would play it again if I had like unlimited time and resources. The main force is next. I'm sure you can't wait. Not that I've been looking forward to this, but if they're coming, they need to hurry it up so I can wreck them. Ha! Very well. Abandon yourself to your killer instinct and unleash everything you have. It's such a shame it's nearly over. I'll fight until I'm totally sated. These people are crazy. And you have to wonder, like, is this what the system from above, right? Like, is this the fault of Ashera? Or Ashara? Or Ashera? Ashera Chevrolet? Is she the one that started this sort of bloodlust? It's disturbing in any case. I'm enjoying it, though. Good job, team. Enemy destroyed, items collected. Phew! That put a lot more of a fight. Phew! That lot put up more of a fight than I would have thought they would. To say nothing of having to defend the force we were supposed to fight, which I still don't get. But it was a most enjoyable turn of events. Indeed. Well, it seems we fell for your little scheme rather neatly. You what now? Stopping our fight with Lambda, and even convincing us to defend them against the others. It is more galling to have fallen for your strategy so completely. Well... I mean, of course you did. Can't believe you only just noticed. What nerve. But now I finally see. I could never understand why Ashera was so fixated on you all. But it seems there was some benefit to her scheming. I wouldn't go that far. But do not think that the great Zoran will continue to dance your tune. Someday there will be a reckoning between us, with none of your cheap tricks. The operation is over. Zoran unit, return to the base! Again, why are you so out of control? Oops, sorry about that. The captain has a bit of a short fuse. Sometimes he says things without thinking them through. In other words, he's an idiot. You said it, not us. And he's supposed to be your superior. But he seems to like you. Did he just say there'd be a reckoning between us? That's exactly it, though. If he didn't like you, he'd just kill you outright. He's the type who likes to play with his food before he eats it. Like he's some starving beast or something. If you want to quiet this beast, the best way is to give him something to fight. Telling him not to fight would be like telling you to stop breathing. Personally, These spur-of-the-moment battles are what I live for. Hee. Strider, Widow, what's the delay? Cease your dawdling. He's getting scary again. Time for me to take my leave. I hope we meet again, Ouroboros. I kind of missed that it was just the three of them attacking a colony. It's a little bit ridiculous. The other Kavesi force had way more soldiers. Solid socks. I'm glad that we got that as a reward. I don't know what I'd be doing without some solid socks in my life. Okay, but now we've got to go do the final quest in the lineup, which is Rules of the Hunt. Meanwhile, back at Colony 11... Maybe I forgot the name of the colony for a second. Meanwhile, back at Colony 11.
Is there anything to snack on?
We're not going to snack on anything. We're here to find out what they want us to go hunt for them. Armu steaks, probably. Maybe they want some, like, spongy spuds. I knew you'd come. You did? What? Don't tell me you haven't heard all the rumors flying around about you. They say the Ouroboros rebels are making maneuvers to control Colony 11. When did all that start? So how about it? Are you going to torture us until we do what you want? That's a big fat no. Come on, just take us to your boss. Sorry. Issa's out on an errand of a private nature. Private? Where did she go? That's, well, probably could tell you, but it's not something I'll do for free. I've got an awful feeling about this. The thing is, the captain requested provisions, and I need to hurry if I'm gonna get them to her. Our stores are empty at a very bad time. I mean, the kind of scum and idiots we have in Colony 11 have pretty greedy appetites. Right. So yeah, can you pick up 10 obsidian berries and monstrum mangoes each? Man, that's a lot! And it's all fruit! It's Captain Issel's favorite. She's a major stickler for sweet stuff. Whatever. If we bring what you... Okay, no, I see now where I was getting confused. If we bring you... Oh my gosh! If we bring you what you need, you'll take us to Isel. I can read, I promise. But of course, good luck now.
Always nice to have more friends.
I think we've already got it out. Wow, I can't believe you actually brought it all. Thank you so much. Gotta love good-natured blockheads like you. Look, can you stop talking like that? It's really rubbing me the wrong way. Oh yeah? Well, maybe I don't much like the way you talk down to me, Feathers. Anyway, a promise is a promise. Why don't I guide you to Captain Isel? We'll be heading to Caitlin Drum. Whoa, she's just gone now, and Noah...
Hey, did you guys hear something?
I mean, God bless him, he's heading in the right direction. He's trying to, at least. Heading towards the Forness region. Going at a pretty brisk pace. Get there in no time, Noah. Keep up that good work, sir.
Nice and limber.
God bless him. He's also jittering out of control. If they came here to get some tasty Armu steaks, I do feel like they went well out of their way. There are bound to be Armus closer to hand, right? Or, I mean, we don't know that it's Armu steaks, but it's like, come on, there's other food types. Surely you can't tell the difference. There's about 40 different animals in this area alone that everyone eats. Surely, like, they all taste about the same. You're late, Hexen. So sorry, Captain. I was all tied up by these characters. Hello? Micah called. Sorry about that. So sorry, Captain. I was all tied up by these characters. That liar. What are you doing out here alone? Hunting. Hunting? Captain Isel, these people here want your unit to belong to them. You can shut your trap. You're just making things complicated. Keep your voices down. You'll disturb my prey. Looks like, I mean, with the look she's given, looks like she's hunting Noah over there. You know what I mean? Oops, sorry. I know, Captain. Why don't you have these know-nothings help you in your hunt? Look, what did we ever do to you? Very well, you may join the hunt. No, we don't. The prey is near. We will track it. Follow me. Oops, looks like things got complicated. I'll deal with you later. I would actually love for Uni to deal with her later. That'd be great. Or we're actually going to hunt it, though, and they're not going to be here for this. Okay, well, I hit the button. Sometimes you hit the A button, and look, like this, like nothing happens. You have to do it like multiple times. You got to be in just the right position. It makes the sound effect of acknowledging that you're hunting. Like you hit the button. It makes the little chunk sound effect, and the little thing like flashes. But it doesn't actually start because you're like standing slightly forward of it, slightly ahead of it even. A 4 of it is what I tried to say, and that's not a word or turn of phrase or anything. Also, what are we hunting if not giant Armu? This is not the right... Oh, well, actually, those look like Armu up ahead. Or are they? Armu are cows crossed with, like, Triceratops, right? Like that thing right in front of me, or am I wrong? That's kind of what that looks like.
What's with that
And that's the one that everyone always talks about. Everyone always talks about Armu's steak. See, that right there is an Armu. Yeah, that's a plain Armu, and that's a Macedo Ardoon. That's the male version, I guess. And they jealously guard their little harems of Armu. Oh my gosh, is it that thing that we are hunting down there? That big one? I fought him before already. He's not that tough. It does actually. I mean, I guess it depends on what direction this turns, but it kind of feels like that's where we're headed. Or we're going right to this bluff where we're going to overlook a field. Oh, these little guys?
That's a rare one.
The little capybara ripoffs? No, we're going to keep going. I don't even know why I'm spitballing. I don't know why I'm speculating. We'll know what we're hunting when we find it. It's clearly not going to be Armus. We've gone past them. This is not a fun mechanic, by the way, Nintendo Monolith, if you're watching this. Following behind in tracks very slowly is not fun. Okay? It's actually a little bit irritating and it's rather boring. Because, I mean, look how far we've been running now. For some reason, I've decided to talk throughout this entire endeavor. I've had nothing of use or interest to say. I've just been rambling, and it's got to be very annoying, I'd imagine. I'll find out when I edit. But what I'm saying is that we could have just, like, had a mark on the map. Or she could have just pointed over the edge and said, that's what we're hunting, and then shown it. And then I could have run down here to fight it myself. I don't need to follow these tracks. It's also not, like, difficult or challenging. Like, every so often the tracks disappear. But if you just follow the last direction they were going in, they'll reappear. And to be fair, it would be more annoying if that wasn't the case. If the tracks ended here, like going in this direction, and then they picked up over there going the opposite way, that would be infuriating. So I would rather, if this mechanic has to be in the game, I'd rather it be in the game the way it is, but I feel like, you know, it could have been handled a little bit differently, maybe a little bit better. Oh, are we hunting? Well, there's a giant Armu right there, or Ardoon, I suppose I should say. Isn't that the name of the city with the plague? Halt! These guys, the capybara. Hang on, those capybas are your prey. Pfft, they're small, aren't they? Kind of a letdown. Greenhorns can be such trouble. You what? Here it comes. Oh. Gasp! What the spark is that? Now the real hunt begins. Anyone who's not faint of heart, follow me. Come on, Hexen. Yes, ma'am. Come on, Greenhorns. Try not to slow us down. I'll know where you can stick your greenhorn. Well, alrighty then. Sorry, where is it? Oh, there it is. Why did it not just automatically begin combat? Oh my gosh, that was just very fast. The last like half of the health just disappeared like that. What a magnificent beast. What are we going to do with it? Are we going to eat it? Are we going to wear it? Are we just going to leave it here? Look at the look on this weirdo individual's very pointed face. That was a fine hunt, Captain Easel. Very well done. I think that might be a new record. No, this isn't anything like what I want. I have a long way to go before I can hunt the prey I wish to hunt with all my heart. Does that mean we can end this hunt now? We're not done yet. Take the prey back to Colony 11. You want us to... Wait, you ain't serious. Hey now, don't dilly-dally. It won't stay fresh for long. Oh, do we have to? I feel like we're just running errands now. It would be kind of cool if it made us actually, like, drag it along the ground back to the... No, it wouldn't. I take that back. Also, are they fighting? It looks like they're just patrolling in sort of the general area of one another, but maybe if we run over here, they'll start fighting?
Agnian and Kavesi forces are fighting.
I mean, they're not. Oh, there they go. Oh, they finally decided that now was the time. I guess they've just been standing around sort of, like, teeing off with one another, just kind of, like, grrring at one another. How fun. Coming in, we got a very large bird that we're just carrying on our person somehow to deliver to the canteen. Where are they going to put this thing? It's huge. We're just going to rock up with it. We've been waiting, Captain. How'd the hunt go? No issues. Get to work, Brand. Up, up. I've been waiting for this. Right then. Guess we'll be off. Sit down. This will be over soon. You don't think we'll just let you go? I mean, why not? Surely our work is done. Oh, you're gonna share your food with us. So this meat wouldn't be... Consuming your kill is also part of the hunt. Oh, I knew it. Queen's wings. Just let us go. Is this even edible? I think so. It actually looks kind of good. Everything we use here is brought to us by the captain, you know. And turning whatever piece of crap meat we find into a masterpiece falls to me. Brandon! I knew you'd give us something dodgy. Now, you wish to speak with me. Ach! With all that's going on, I completely forgot. If you're looking to take control of Colony 11, then do as you please. I have no objections. I'm surprised to hear you say that. Is that really what you want? I'm not doing this out of goodwill. I have my own reasons. To me, all of you are no different to those capybas. Bait. Bait, eh? Not prey? No, you are bait. And it's Ashera who sunk her teeth into you. Your talent are what attract my prize. How could I ignore such a lure? You'll continue to lure the highest quality prey for me, Ouroboros. She wants to hunt a Mobius is what I'm starting to feel. This one could give Ashera a run for her money in the crazy stakes. I like that she's just sitting behind, like, just hearing this and not contributing. This conversation is over. Now, eat as much as you want. Give thanks to the creature's blood and flesh. Make its life your own. This is what elevates us. This is the hunt. Okay. That's what I do every time I eat bacon. Just like, yes, give me that pig's energy. And then I go out in the yard and I just crawl around and I like rough up the ground a little bit with my nose, dig up some truffles. It's a good time.
Always
It's a really good time. Okay, so I guess that's going to queue up possibly the end of this quest line. Oh yeah, here we go, with the three of them.
Actually, he's the shy and sensitive type.
I don't believe you that he's shy and sensitive. Well, if it isn't Ashera and the Ouroboros rebels. Oh, the three ravens have alighted. What can we do for you? Let's get straight to the point. We'll be waiting at the first Ixia bridge. And? Maybe try telling us what you want? Something tells me you're being serious this time. We've told you what you need to know. Don't keep us waiting. Self-centered as ever. They come here, barely say anything, and have the gall to tell us not to keep them waiting. Is it going to be a fight?
From those three. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I think it's just going to be a little bit of a dust-up.
I've got a pretty good idea what the deal is here.
This is it, right? Like right over here. Hey, do you reckon when this fight's over, they'll open that door over there? That would be kind of cool. Watch there be a button that I have to push to open that door, and it's been there the whole time. I guess I could Google it. Maybe that's how we end the episode. Googling. Can you imagine? Hello? Here we are, as requested. Now tell us what you want. What else? But before we get to that, Ashera, I want to ask you something. Let's not stand on ceremony. Shoot. The way I hear it, these rebels are looking to take control of Colony 11. But you must be the one who sicked them on us. Sicked, definitely sicked. Now I wonder, where could you have heard that? Not that you're wrong. I see. You must have really taken a shine to them. Again, I wouldn't say you were wrong, so what are you trying to say? If you're wanting to give up control of the colony to this lot, then I say have at it. But if you think we'll just let you go with a little parade after all the beatings you've given us, and here it comes. I've always dreamed of hunting the beast that dwells within you. Make my dream come true, Ashera. We'll make this the best hunt of our lives. Well now, you're finally going to settle things with me. But if that's what you want, why call these people out? I thought I was the one you want. Because they've earned your recognition, Ashera. And this is Clad. I wish to fight not just you, but Ouroboros one more time. Only you people can give me the pain, the satisfaction I've been looking for. I honestly didn't know this guy could speak. It doesn't really fit his image. Well, I didn't think I'd ever hear your voice again in this life, Clad. So the three of you are really serious about this. I'm sorry, friends, but I need to ask you a favor. How'd I know it'd come to this? I praise your powers of foresight. Will you refuse? Let's just say you'll owe me one. Be ready to pay up later. Zorin, Isel, Clad, there's no more need for words. You wanted this, and now you'll get it. A fight to the death! Again, though, we're like super over-leveled, so I feel bad. I'm gonna go for Clad first. He's definitely the guy to take down.
Bring it on, and let's get to it.
He's already launched. Boom! There's Clad down. Now, how about this guy with the attitude? Okay, no, he's dead. That's it. That's all there was to it. I didn't realize that we weren't all attacking the same enemy. So once I got Clad defeated, these two were already basically done. Brutal. Again, we are over-leveled, so it's not like us being just really good at the game right now. Ugh, you truly are powerful. Even now, we're no match for you. I could say the same for you. You're much more capable than when I first met you. I've really had to bring my A-game for this. Huh, is that so? Your A-game. Huh? Did I say something funny? You might not understand. Existing so far beyond what we call strength. We might call ourselves the Three Ravens, but compared to you, we're grunts. Worms crawling in the dirt. I don't want to admit this, but I can see why you've taken a liking to these people. I'll be snuffed. But, though that may be so, we are soldiers. We desire to be strong. Even in the face of overwhelming odds, it's only right to wish to strike back. So, you won't have any regrets, even if you bite the dust. I would accept my death easier knowing I faced its jaws rather than wait to fade into a husk like a weakling. An acceptable death, eh? I never thought I'd hear such words from you three. By the way, friends, you just burned everything you have for a full-on battle to the death. You must really be at your limit. Do you really have the strength to keep standing there? Enough! We aren't so weak as to stand here listening to you prattle! We have no more need of you. Be somewhere else. No need to act tough. Just get the spark out of here! Yeah, easy, Chief. Hey, can you open this door for us? I've never thought of you as grunts. Not once. You're true soldiers. Let's have another fight to the death sometime. I think they would be happy that way. I think if we just killed them all right now, they'd be pleased with it. Like, what a wonderful death to fall at our hands. What a bunch of weirdos. What an absolute load of weirdos. Oh. I mean, do we think that's just the Ascension quest right there? Do we reckon? It could be. Real quick, let's have a look at the area map. And real quickly, how to open Colony 11 Eastgate. It automatically filled it in. Let's see. If it's the area I think you're talking about, it opens in Chapter 7 during a certain character hero Ascension quest. Alright. Okay. So it's going to be for Ashera. We'll find out next time. Till then, thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Bye!